Reporting live.
Yes, sir. Franchise in the building. Franchise going to effect as it goes down another mother effing day. Lovely Leticia here, hot in the right here. Back in the building. I haven't seen him in a while, but he puts in a lot of work on that podcast with my lovely host right here. The one, the only Frank Nino in the building. What up?
What's good? What we doing? What's poppin'?
Going on, Frank?
Y'all tell me. Yeah. Y'all put
So
me on. Yeah.
I am the one that coordinated this because I felt like that both of you guys do so much for the community, right? You do
well,
so
me,
much,
me and Franchise?
You and Franchise. Franchise does so much for the Rhode Island community. You do so much for your area and Mass that I felt like before Father's Day, I needed to give you guys your flowers.
Oh, wow.
You got kids?
I did
You got
not
kids,
know
man?
this was going to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Badass 10-year-old.
I actually wanted to bring you guys.
Badass 10-year-old.
I got a 5-year-old.
So I wanted to give you guys your flowers. You guys have kids, but you guys are also not selfish, and you guys give back so much to your communities.
Thank you.
I appreciate both of you guys for dealing with me, because because I'm a lot to deal with, right? But yeah.
What you got, boy or girl?
Girl.
So you got a girl. I got a boy. Let me ask you. Do you want your daughter to grow up to be anything like what you are?
Like what I am?
Like what you are. Career-wise, business-wise.
Yeah.
But I mind my daughter being
probably
like me.
Entrepreneur, go-getter, never quit, Yeah, that side of me, yeah.
Frank, put some umph in your voice right now.
Because he's like, yo, you
drinking this Casamigo right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
bad,
stop covering your
yeah.
face. Right. Franchise, would you want Alex to grow up like you? Be like you?
Would I want him to be a DJ? No,
No.
I don't want
He doesn't even care for you DJing right now, does he?
At first he did, and luckily he just weaved away from it. But I wouldn't want him to be a DJ.
No.
Though. There's much more opportunities within the entertainment world that he can make more money from and have a better time doing than DJing. Honestly, I think DJ is a dying art. You want to be 1,000.
You think so?
I think it's gradually...
Well, I think
We're not using turntables no more.
True. But
But
still, without the
yeah,
DJ.
We're going to have AI DJ, just put a DJ up there and
So this
put some sound system and press it.
There's programs out there where the AI DJ will sync up your music for you. You throw your 35, 40 songs in there, it'll play your playlist for you.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I need the real interaction. I need that.
I think real interaction will never go nowhere, though.
Hopefully.
DJs,
Right.
Screaming on the mic while he's playing, you know what I'm saying? Stopping the record when it needed to be stopped, bringing it back when it needed to be go.
That's our generation, but these 20-year-olds, though, they ain't trying to hear a song longer than 45 seconds for one.
No.
Ain't the one he's talking about. Yeah, the
Like,
younger
that's how you-
Well, it
generation.
depends, yeah.
That's how you was talking earlier about Kendrick's song. It's 5-minute song. I have not listened to the whole 5 minutes. Like, who got time for that? I heard the first couple of bars. That's about it. But other than that,
You want the last one he dropped, the very last one?
Yeah. Not like us. The biggest one at that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not listening to that. Okay, so what I want to know is, how do you guys are fathers. You guys find time for your kids, but you guys give so much back to the community. Why do you give so much back to the community?
So what do you think in your definition of me giving back to the community?
Like, you do a lot. Like, you're not you give advice to the community. You're holding events for the community. Franchise is DJing for the community. Franchise is hosting mixtape for the community. Franchise is doing the radio. So you guys are giving.
Mine is more of a passion because it's what I want to do. Although I say I want to step back from it, I'll always love DJing. And two, I actually realized that, damn, if you actually help people try to get somewhere with themselves, they'll actually help you back.
Definitely.
Mine's more of a passion too. At the same time, just doing events, dealing with artists, trying to give them advice, me trying to learn ups and downs, me taking the falls and telling them not to do this, and telling people not to quit, tell people to force to win, get in that third lane, tunnel vision, don't let nobody motherfucking take you off your dean, That's the shit I like to do,
Why did you get into DJing?
My best friend, R.I.P. BJ, he put me on to a mixtape one day. When I heard the mixtape, it was brand new beans, Punch Jump Up to Get Beat Down. But it was just the song. It didn't have the beat. It was a different beat. And I was amazed. Like, wait, I could put my own favorite beat with my own favorite songs. I'm all in.
Oh, so you blend? Do you blend a lot?
When I first started, all I wanted to be was the #1 blend DJ. 25 years later, I'm trying to be the best morning radio show host. Life changes, yeah, but that whole path just. But I'm still in the same field though, kind of.
Yeah.
I fuck with I like blends, man. I like blends.
But yeah, I could do them. I was just telling him today earlier. It's like, I feel like it's just not in me. Loved it. It's what got me into DJing. I just don't have the passion for it now. But that's exactly what got me into DJing.
And what got you into your field? The promoting and the.
Actually, just mixtapes like I said, my OG DJ Scope. I don't want to call him an OG. He's a little older than me.
Scope.
You know, he had the mixtape store, and I was just so amazed when I went in that mixtape store seeing this music. I'm like, damn. So basically, I don't got to buy albums. I can just buy the mixtape and get all the best songs on one tape. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I learned all my music.
You know, so I'm
I learned all my music.
Oh, man. So I'm getting stuff before it drops. All this. I'm going to school. I'm like, hey, I got this mix. I got Come Out to See. I got DJ Clue. I got SNS. I got this. I got Craig G's mixtape. I got all the, top of the line mixtapes here. I'm just like, oh, yeah, this is what's popping. I get to stun on my friends. Like, you never heard this before. Look at this. Hear this.
Y'all ain't got that Pun remix?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't heard that Pun remix?
Y'all not outside like me. Y'all not in the hood. Y'all don't even know where to get a mixtape from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing this shit in middle school. Like, all right. Boom. By high school, I started selling mixtapes. I had a little blue little carry, what you want to call it, like a little suitcase thing. I had all my mixtapes in there. I used to buy one off a Scope, go home, dub them up. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to the little copy store, make black and white covers, sell my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And from there, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is what's popping. Then, my man Scope, I was like 15. He brought me to my first concert, the Big Pun. We brought Big Pun to this place called Panache in Springfield, and I was. And Fat Joe was there, and Fat Joe shot his man out from Holyoke, Mass. Like, yo, it's my cousin. I'm like, oh shit, this is real. I'm here, like, I'm saying, Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? Right after you drop Capital Punishment, I'm 15, 16. I don't know. I forgot how. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is popping. That's why I was like, yeah, we got to do this. Yeah, we got to do these shows and shit like that. So I was like, yeah, from there, it's on and popping. Then I got into producing, like, all my friends, a couple of my friends, rest in peace to my one of my bros, DJ Dave Wu. He got the DJ, follow what Scope did. My other man, DJ Bond. J Bond did what Scope did as far as DJ. I was like, I'm different. I'm gonna get the MPC. You know what I'm saying? Before I got the SP808 sampler, that wasn't a beat maker. It didn't have a drum machine in it. That is sampled.
But they can sample everything.
That just sampled, but I didn't understand what was going on. So I brought that. Then somebody else put me on the game. Shout out to my man DJ Magic and Cheese. They said, nah, you need the MPC 2000.
Hey, that MPC changed the life.
You know what I'm saying?
It changed
so I sent that back, and I got that, the MPC. Spent $1,000 I was working at Walgreens. You feel me? Saved my money, brought that. My mom was like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? $1,000, nigga? You only in fucking 10th grade spent $1,000 on some stupid ass drum machine? My mom don't understand what's going on,
Life changing.
She's about stack your money and save and, don't do shit. Say save your money. Say she came over here from Ghana, third world country, so, her little thing, her shit a little different. Little nigga, what is you doing? You got $1,000 goddamn dollars as a 15-year-old, you gonna spend on some stupid ass drum machine, nigga? You know what I'm saying? No, she ain't saying those words. That's just me talking now. But that's what I was going through her head. She ain't saying those words.
It's what she meant.
Yeah.
What she meant.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yep, that's what I'm doing. MPC is Poppington. She's
like, this don't even cook. Why'd you buy this? This don't even cook. It don't clean. It don't
Frank,
do nothing.
what is this? So both of you guys, I'm gonna crown you guys, both of you guys, legends in your area, right? You guys, again, yes, you are. You guys do so much. What do you feel that's missing from the scene that you can do better to help out?
I really hate to say this.
Say it.
I could probably have a tad bit of success if I actually threw shows.
So why don't you throw shows? Why don't you guys team
I'm
up?
looking at his face
and
right
throw
now.
shows?
Like, how stressful is it throwing shows?
Nah, it's stressful. It's
Listen.
stressful.
It's work, yo.
Throwing my birthday party last week and nobody showed up. I wanted to fucking die.
It's stressful.
But
So,
okay.
It's stressful, but I'm pretty sure that's something
That's
that
not
I
a
could
show.
probably-
That's not a show.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's not a show. That's not a
It's
show.
somewhat like it. It's somewhat like it.
Okay, I'll say this. Throwing an event where I got to coordinate rappers coming through and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure I can get the support of the rappers, but me having the patience of dealing with their needs, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all
How
do it.
he
gotta-
does
you
it. I don't know how
You gotta have a real passion for this shit.
You
This
gotta
whole,
have
this
passion
whole
for it.
music shit,
You
being
gotta
a
have
DJ, all
passion
this
for it.
shit, man. I'm sure you get
Definitely.
flack from not playing DJ independent artist songs and all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Yeah. So it's just a passion you gotta have so you can deal with the bullshit. this can't be a money grab for you. It has to be something that you love to
Yeah,
do. Because if you don't love it, you would get thrown the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love it because these motherfuckers will drive you crazy. You feel what I'm saying? For you to come back and deal with motherfuckers, million different personalities. Everybody has their own vision on how things should go. Everybody lives in their own world. They're in their own bubble. So they try to project that on you and think that's how things supposed to go. So you have to, be able to know that going into this. You feel what I'm saying? You got to play chess, not checkers. You can't get bad because this is what you chose. You're gonna deal with people who feel like they know what they're talking about and they gonna feel entitled. And you just got to understand how to communicate with them and break it down to them on how things really work. You don't do this, I do this. Let me show you. Let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that I'm not ready for that.
Yeah,
and
you gotta.
I'm
ready for that.
You feel like,
on the other end, yeah.
So you feel like if you held more shows, you'd be able to do more for the scenery, the community.
Hip hop wise, at least.
Hip hop wise. You, on the other hand, you're doing this. What do you feel that you can add more to help out?
Play some records.
More. We can do more forums, more informational, more small room meetings with independent artists, DJs, promoters, all of us together, spilling out our problems, our positives and our negatives, and building the communication between the artist, the promoter, building independent artists, the DJ, building the relationships with all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, club owners, promoters, all that. You know what I'm saying? I think I can do more of that so we can come to a common ground. Especially
where the hell's the gap at between all of us?
Yeah, especially coming from New England. It's dark over here. New England is not built for us to. I don't think even New England people know how to even support artists. Like we always complain about, especially being here in New England, that we don't get enough support from people around us. I feel like we don't even know how to support because we never, for the most part, had something.
I always say,
I'm saying?
We haven't had the example.
Yeah,
yet.
You know what I'm saying?
We haven't had
like
that example
yet.
Like
the way our clubs is set up. Like there's not enough venues to where you go to a venue knowing you're going to see an independent artist from around your area. All we do is see other artists that are already got mad money put behind them. They come here to rake up on us. You feel what I'm saying? So we go to see them. You feel what I'm saying? We're not conditioned to go watch the independent artists. There's really not too many venues that do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got Middle East. People know when you go to Middle East, sometimes you might see some independent artists. Like you go there with that mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not as bad as, you sitting there, oh, these motherfuckers suck. You're going there to look for independent artists. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough of those. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole New England. Throughout the states of New England, it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
I feel like we don't even have the structure to support. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I tell artists, you got to invest in strangers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what you got to do because I don't think we know how to support artists because we're not like Atlanta. We're not like a big, New York got 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in Brooklyn. The population of Brooklyn probably
alone
it's probably Hartford, Springfield, and Worcester put in one. I got to check the numbers. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But just staying in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? You can.
Family, Brooklyn's bigger than Rhode Island. Let's make it easy.
Yes.
You think so? Is Brooklyn?
Just
Brooklyn? The borough of Brooklyn is bigger than the state of Rhode Island.
We'll say Providence. We'll say Providence.
Well, it's way big. It's way bigger than Providence, but it might close to be.
Because you got when you first come over that bridge.
You
got Fort Greene. From Fort Greene to Coney Island, you might be that's
and then you got
Canarsie,
you have East
family.
New York.
We have 30 exits.
No.
We have 30
you can be in one borough and get support. That's what I'm saying. We try to compare ourselves to somewhere that is so many more people, and I think people's not doing the math and doing the equation right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'd say artists, if you're from Providence, you just can't stay in Providence. You got to go to Boston. You got to go to Springfield. You got to go to Bridgeport, New Haven. You got to come back and go to Worcester, and you might have to go to Manchester, New Hampshire. I don't know.
But can we also preach that because we're in such a small market and we only have 1 million and these other states have 13 million, just because you only got 200 likes doesn't mean quit.
No.
Doesn't mean quit.
No.
Doesn't
Keep
mean
going.
quit,
Keep
fam.
going.
It doesn't mean we keep comparing our likes to the 1 million that somebody else is getting or the 1,000 that they got that we're not.
Consistent.
We have a smaller market, so just because our number doesn't look as big next to something doesn't mean that you're not making some type of a small 4 or 5% impact.
You might make it, but this is why you got to invest in campaigns that put you in front of strangers in these other markets.
And you know how many millionaires walk by us every day that look like that just look like they're nothing and just random people in Starbucks. This
is what you got to do.
$2 million ready to invest and don't know who to go to. And
you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to come in with a little bag or something, and you can start small with the bag. Like there's a lot of different ways. We got to do the research. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you, where's a good place to go to meet somebody that's into investing?
A good place to go to meet.
Strip club.
To investing in what? Like investing into your music career?
No, actually, I heard that's high. That person that's open into, I got a couple of million and I'm looking to invest in a good idea.
Well,
those people exist. They do exist.
You exist, but you have to.
Where's the place that you think?
Where you go to go fucking fishing at? You go to the fucking lake or the pond, right? And then you have put bait on your fucking string and you do this, and hopefully, right? So as a entertainer, as an entrepreneur or whatever, you have to create some type of bait for these investors around here to fuck with you. You feel me?
So you think they have to come to you as opposed to you going to find them?
No, you have to put something out there. So when you go looking, you have something to present to them. You just can't be an overnight person. I want to rap today and then go find an investor because you want to rap. When you get to this investor, you got to show them what the fuck you can do. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying
what has been done.
But I'm saying, where can I accidentally bump into?
They're not there. There's no place where you just go and find investors.
Well, actually, you can, because one of the high places I heard actually is a strip club. You can find many people that have tons of money that invest in dumbass ideas at a strip club.
Well, I'm going to the
so
strip
what do you
club.
do?
I'm going to go show my toes.
Newport during the summer. I heard there's a lot of people down there that have money and land that are looking for ideas. There's a lot of places with people with money. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, what do you go to the strip club and be like, yeah, I'm a rapper, hit everybody up that's sitting there looking at bitches? I'm a rapper. Take my CD, take my card. Like, that's what you do. You just not even that. I've walked in as a brand and just people, I've heard of your name. Nice to meet you. And that's happened plenty of times.
All right, so you heard. You heard of your name, but why they heard your name?
I've had something.
You had some bait.
Okay, so if
that's the bait.
If you're somebody that has their bait,
so
that's what I'm asking.
So before that. Oh, so after you got
like
the
if
bait,
I'm looking for an investor, I don't want to go to Passions. They're not going to be there.
No,
so
they're
where
not
should I
going.
So where should I?
So
that's what I'm asking you. Where should I?
Well, these
go?
days it's easier now. You're online. You can go in people's inboxes and
great answer.
so I
don't even have to go to the strip club. I can just go online.
Yeah, you're online. You can go to people's. You know what I'm saying?
Well, go to events.
Go to
events like big shows, like how Brooklyn had a show last week, and I would say go there. You'll probably meet somebody that's willing to invest. I don't know.
They're out there.
They're definitely
but you got to invest into
there.
yourself before you want people to invest in you. That just increases your chances, man.
Yeah.
Some people get lucky, right? And they find somebody that just sees something in them that they don't see in themselves. Sometimes you get that, but that's very slim to none. So invest into yourself, and people see that, they're going to be like, oh yeah, we fucking with this. I see the vision. I'm about to put some money in this because I know these motherfuckers is going. This motherfucker going. I'm fucking with this. That's how you find investors, managers, people who see your vision because they see the work that you already put in. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you think, I know franchise, you have your set in your ways and you just said that you really wouldn't want to do something like that. But if you had the help, right? Do you think we can put an event together before the end of the summer for the artists?
What kind of event you talking
about? Obviously, yes.
What kind of event you talking about? What are you trying to do?
Like a show, like a showcase for artists, and have like.
Well, I would do a festival weekend first of all.
I have a lot of different small showcases for artists, like almost every 2 months. Like I got one coming up the 23rd, called Where the Cash At, with Fox Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So we giving out, $750 to the first place, second.
Okay, so
third.
that's out your way. But what I'm saying is, do you think we can hold something out this way?
Yeah, you got a venue. I mean, this is y'all stomping ground. So yeah, you got a venue. We can do it.
Franchise.
Yeah, you can definitely do it.
Yeah,
my whole thing is just like I'm not motivated to do it. Or
you know what? You guys suck. All right.
I mean,
now,
but it's let me tell you this. If I was to do it, if I was to do this, I would completely do it different. It would be a festival. It wouldn't be 9 hours of just local rappers. It would be 3 or 4 local rappers on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, on a Sunday. But I'm going to book a different, little bit higher caliber artist.
Yes.
On top of that, why are you guys paying to perform and there's no video footage? There's nobody's filming this. Nobody's putting it back up. I have no recognition of you being there except for this phony iPhone video I seen on YouTube. Imagine we had this quality of camera for every show, for every artist that performed.
Right.
Fam, that's a video. If you're into making money on YouTube and you get good artists up there and we break this show up, we break these 4 or 5 artists up per Thursday, that's 30 separate videos. If they're all making money off ticket sales, money of people that paid to perform, money off the YouTube, and people will always want to come back because we give them something to come back for. One of the reasons why people love this show, I can prove I was there. I can prove I was good that night. Yes. A lot of people don't have that because a lot of people don't have the time and the energy to put into work because you got to hire more people. It's expensive. We started off with this. Times have changed. It's expensive. I would have to pay this guy to come film for 5 hours to do a concert.
Stan, would you be on board?
Yeah.
He's like, nah, chill. But anybody could throw a show. But now times are different, man. A lot of people are spending people are spending their time on their phones. I say it all the time. Nobody's making movie videos no more. People are watching shit on their phones.
Yeah,
like
you're on TikTok, you're on this, you're on that.
So if you want to continue to do this, I hate to say it, you gotta adapt and adjust.
Man, that's just why I do bars on deck ciphers. I tape them all and I put them back up.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me some proof of performing here. With
we the ciphers is not performance, but it's niggas going crazy with the bars. You know what I'm saying? But I tape it. All the independent artists that enter it. You know what I'm saying? And we put it up round 1, round 2. You get to see yourself after you went to the.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire.
Yeah, it is fire. That's what it's already done. That's what's going on.
Yo, check this out, fam. You know how you come to our show and we put those videos up? Imagine us filming you on stage. Niggas would use those for their damn music videos.
Yeah, and you be surprised.
They would use them shits for their
motherfuckers
videos.
Don't even do that though. You be surprised.
Fam, y'all are lazy. I don't understand why.
This is free content, right?
I don't understand why.
And the artists don't use that.
I don't understand why.
Artists don't use that and promote themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of people who came from the franchise report. They're not gonna run their shit through a AI shit to chop it up and take the points that they say and put it back out.
Yo, fam,
no, they're not.
You know how many came up here and spit something they already recorded and all they have to do is just add their own audio to the background of it?
Yeah.
You got a video, but they ain't putting in that work.
I think there's only probably about 3 artists that I can think off
that's actually
done that with our show.
Even that part, or just even talking the interview part, taking little different parts out there they talk and put it back up. You know what I'm saying? It's content. You need content. This is the content age. You feel what I'm saying?
We also need a class.
People don't do that.
We need a class.
That's what I'm saying. New England
we need a class.
It's dark out here.
Somebody to teach that though. Somebody to teach content.
What you guys are doing, the franchise report. You saying they should have their own cameraman or even take the footage you guys put out the full interview. If it's 20 minutes, chop it up in 3, 4, 5 different segments, important shit that they say, and put that shit back on their fucking their Instagram or Facebook or whatever on their social media. You know what I'm saying? Artists don't do that. How many artists came and did that shit? And tagged, I was on the franchise report, I said this, I said that. Like, there's different points you can put out. You know what I'm saying?
Many.
Some wait for us to do it.
Right.
Yeah, there's not.
A lot of them wait for and the franchise won't post it, they won't post it.
Exactly. Like, I'm going live right now. I'm going to take this live. I take little parts out of the live. I'm talking shit like this, and I'll put it back out. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not an artist, but now, this is why I've been doing it. We're doing a podcast. We're doing different things now. We're treating ourselves like artists. Podcasts, we don't put out albums, but we put out audio on streaming platforms, and we put out a YouTube video.
You've been around it long enough. You've been
so
around
I'm treating myself like a fucking artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm out fucking side. Your boy, African Frank. Yeah, I'm here.
Not
we're gonna
African
chop
Frank,
it up.
Frank Nino.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna show you. Me and Leticia started Force to Win podcast from zero. Everything. It's been only 8.5 months. I guarantee you by 2 years from now, we're going to be in millions. And then we're going to show everybody from how to start something from the bottom to the fucking top. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember me and Frank's first encounter?
Here?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't get along.
We did not get along.
Y'all did not get along. I should repost that.
You definitely should. We got what I say. Springfield did not have rappers, but anyways.
That's ignorant and stupid to say.
Hey, he was. He came back and proved his wrong.
He did. He did.
And
no, I can't.
He came that same day. He had
the same day. I proved it wrong.
No. That second time he came though, it was more of a you know who I am.
Yeah.
The
second time that's when I brought my man Fabian.
You know what I'm saying? But he was like, you know who I am.
Yeah. But the first time I proved it right then and there.
Oh, you ready? Y'all ready? Yeah. We was like, we know who you are at that second.
How did
that happen though? Like, how did that happen? You just randomly said that?
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know me. Back then, my mouth did not shut up. And I was like, Springfield got rappers? Like, I didn't know Springfield had good rappers. And he was like, what? But I didn't hear Blacksmith and Blaze G go yet. And then once they went, I was like, okay, you proved me wrong. Nice. And then he brought Fave and then proved me wrong again. And then from there, time and time after, he...
Look at that, man. Look how that worked out.
Oh, yeah.
Look how it worked out. But that was something ignorant for...
Shut up. I always say
I'll never go to somebody else's platform or be on my platform. Anybody come to my platform, I'm not gonna say, well, I didn't know Manchester, New Hampshire didn't have rappers. I thought everybody was trash up there.
Guess what? That's me. That's who I am.
What kind of shit was
you
on?
I'm gonna say.
Seriously though.
Hey, what kind of intro? That was her intro.
Yeah, what kind of shit was you on?
So bad.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, invite somebody to my platform, right? And then say,
no, I
hold on,
didn't,
shut up.
No, don't tell me shut up.
Yeah, because you are interjecting what I am talking about right now. See?
I didn't know you. It was.
It don't matter what you knew.
Sal brought you.
This is what I'm telling you. You are interjecting with it. You didn't even let me finish what the fuck I'm saying.
Oh, respect of being a host.
Respect what's going on. See?
Whoa.
Y'all got to be cool. Y'all got to be cool. I wasn't even done.
So I didn't know you. Sal brought you.
She still got to get a point out.
Do.
Go ahead. You know what? I'm going to fall back. Go ahead.
So I did not know you, but yes, Sal brought you. But anyway, shout out to Sal. Shout out to Sal Pacino.
Shout out to Sal Pacino, Hartford. Stand the fuck up. This is my second home. But what I'm telling you is, I'm not going to invite nobody from Force to Win podcast, right? Bring them to my platform, and they're from a town I never heard of, and say, I never heard rappers from there. I heard they all trash.
Well, I am.
You feel me?
I never said trash. I just said I didn't know.
No. Yes, you did. We gotta play that shit back.
I did not say trash. Frank, we're gonna bring that video back up.
You said I didn't know trash. Springfield had rappers. That I heard, every rapper I heard from Springfield was trash. That's what you fucking said.
Wow, I don't remember.
The fuck is you talking about?
I don't remember.
So what I'm telling you is, I'm not gonna invite nobody to my platform. Okay. Right? Okay. And disrespect it. That's just not what you do.
But I didn't invite you to the platform is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, you did.
Oh my God. All right.
You had somebody.
Can you do me a favor and plug in your podcast so we can find part 2 of this conversation?
What I'm going to say.
You're not going to do that.
Plug your podcast so we can get part 2 of this conversation.
It's proper etiquette.
Hey, check this out. The day you guys invite me up there, this is the first question I'm asking. What happened that day?
Listen.
That's how we starting.
You've been doing this for 5. She's been doing this for 3. Have you ever invited?
I've never done it. I've never done it.
Even if somebody else brought them up here, have you ever asked where they're from?
I'll give you a chance.
You probably say, I never heard of that place, but let me see what you got, right?
Oh,
you never done that.
You never.
That's just me. Okay, that's just me.
And that was big wrong with the W. See this? West Side shit.
Force the Win wrong. Anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I need you to take women don't like to take accountability. Take accountability.
I'm not taking accountability.
Say that was wrong.
All right. I need one of y'all to plug the podcast.
I need one.
And on top of that.
I want to take accountability.
It's not about.
And on top of that, when I come up there, because I know there's a whole part missing of this, and we don't got time for it. But there had to be some type of messages back and forth, like, yo, so check this out. I'm curious what those look like too.
What you mean? What messages?
Like, yo, my bad for disrespecting you. Did she ever apologize?
I never apologized.
Nah, I never
apologized. Wait, so y'all never talked again till you came back?
No, we talked again. We've seen each other outside in different venues.
So I need to hear those conversations too.
But
we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that.
She never apologized.
I never apologized.
She never apologized.
Yo, she never apologized.
Listen. How's she gonna apologize for something that she's not taking accountability for? That's wrong. I just asked franchise in the 5 years you've been doing this, right? And people get invited by other people to your platform, and they came from cities you never heard of before. Have you ever in your life?
I've never done it.
Say it now.
I'm sorry for saying that Springfield had trash rappers.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you have proved to me time and time that Springfield does have plenty of talent, and you still continue to prove to me that Springfield had talent. Shout out to Plays G, shout out to Blacksmith, shout out to Fabian. Those are the 3 that you brought up here, and those are the 3 that will remain at the top of my list for Springfield rappers.
Okay.
You see what I mean? No matter what I say, it's gonna be like whatever.
We're working towards it. Baji accepted. Anyway, but I just gotta know if this is genuine. You
my
shut me up.
Is
you know what I'm saying?
But genuine.
First thing we gotta do is acknowledge
it's genuine
the wrongful
because we're
thing and saying
together.
sorry. So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We gotta accept that. I gotta accept the apology because it's a step. You feel what I'm saying? It's a step.
I need one of you.
The point of me bringing you guys together, right, is because of Father's Day and because you guys do so much for the community and you guys have done so much for me. I appreciate both of you guys for working. And you know what, franchise? Don't try to brush me off.
I'm saying thank you.
Yeah, he's not trying to. Why are you taking so negative? I didn't get that vibe from him right there.
I did.
He was saying
I'm giving the guy a hand clap. I'm giving the guy a hand clap.
He's saying yes. He's saying you're saying nice words to him right now. He's saying yes, thank you, and you're taking it.
to stand back
Hold
there.
on.
It looks like you brushing people
And
off.
you're
You want me to
taking, and
ask
you're
about
taking it as him brushing you off. Why the negativity? What's going
It's
on?
not negativity. I just don't.
Nah, but he
franchise.
was just clamping me. What you was giving him flowers, right?
You know what?
At the same time, right? Hold on, all men in here, right?
I don't give a.
You was giving him flowers. He's like, yes, thank you, and you took it as him brushing you off. What's going on, Letitia?
Shout out to all the
It's
fathers
deeper than that.
out
That's what I'm saying.
there.
It's deeper. It's deeper.
I know.
Shout out.
It's serious, man.
Shout out to all the fathers out there. Shout out to all the men that do so much for the community. Shout out to Stan back there for always being behind the camera. I appreciate you. You get Stepdaddy of the Year. That's what you get. And then shout out to all the because he's the best. He's the best. Stan knows. But no, seriously, I appreciate all that you guys do for the community. I wish that you guys continue to do what you guys do for the community.
We appreciate the love. Shout out to
Thank you.
Letitia J.
Thank you.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Shout out to Letitia J.
Thank you.
I just love how you did that and took the heat off you. It is so amazing. It is so amazing.
Hey, is she getting better at the podcast?
You
game?
guys love me. You guys
You know.
love
Her
me.
mic's on. Is she getting better at the podcast game?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What's the worst part about working with her?
Huh?
What's the worst part about
Well,
working
I just
with
explained this now. Her always taking things in a negative. You know what I'm
her?
saying?
It's our day.
Yeah.
We get to cut your mic off.
Yeah.
It's back on. It's back
Her
on.
always
It's back on.
taking things negative. You were just giving franchises flowers, and he was agreeing with you, saying thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, you trying to brush me off? What the fuck is going on?
Franchise, you know I love you, right?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Franchise
saying.
knows
I'm
I
just
love
saying,
you.
like, shit like that. Like, we on a podcast, things little happen, and, you know,
You
she's
know
taking
what?
negative, thinking that we trying to come at her, and it don't be that.
This is what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, one of y'all plug the podcast. One of y'all
You
plug
know?
it. One of y'all plug
Let
it.
her, she can plug it. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Hey,
Nah,
she was gonna do it anyway. Hey, she was
I
like,
was gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Go ahead.
You can plug it. You can plug it.
Well, thanks to Franchise having me on the Franchise Report, I was able to link up with Frank, and we now have a podcast called Force to Win Podcast.
Yes.
We outside with it. We interview artists.
Not just entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? You know, we into interviewing wrongfully convicted. Shedding light on that situation because it's a situation that I was aware of, but I didn't understand how deep it is. I think people don't understand just being a black man, being a Latino man, just being a minority coming outside. We got to go against a lot. You could be at the wrong place at the wrong time and get wrongfully convicted and go to jail for 26 years, and you didn't do it.
hey, you don't get the time back either, B.
Black men, minority men is at the highest risk. We killing each other. The cops is on our back. You feel me? We getting wrongfully convicted. All type of shit going on. So yeah, that right there opened my eyes. Like, just them people being wrongfully convicted and getting out of jail, out of prison on their own. You know what I'm saying? When all odds is against them, back against the wall. They've been in jail for 20 years and they still never quit till they come home. You feel what I'm saying? To prove to the people I was innocent. I never had nothing to do with the situation. I was wrongfully convicted. You understand what I'm saying? So that just brought my whole level of, never quitting at a whole different level. Imagine being locked up, going to jail, the mental stress of being in a fucking prison cell and you didn't do it.
How long did you say?
You know what I'm saying? Over 20 years. And you have to get yourself out. You got to go to the law library, buckle down for 20 years. You know how long that shit is?
Sean Ellis, Stephen.
You know what I'm saying? It's longer than that, but I'm just giving an example. There's so many men going through this, especially black men, Latino men. We're going through this. And it's crazy. I didn't know it was that crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
I knew it was going on just by like even watching the joint in New York, the what's the name 5, the park, what's the name Park 5, Central Park 5. You know what I'm saying? That but there's so many, and that's back then. Imagine how many other people got locked up wrongfully back then with no cameras, none of that. Back then technology wasn't on top, so you still got people in jail right now suffering from the 80s crack era, all that been wrongfully convicted, wrong place at the wrong time. You fit the crime, you do the time. We're gonna make it fit on you. You feel me? So that, and then being there and coming out and actually sticking with that and getting yourself out, that just brought me to a whole different level of like trying. Like now it's like, why the fuck am I not a millionaire? Or I'm not creating generational wealth for my family and I'm outside free. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about knowledge and really buckling down and understanding what field you in and doing the research for it. But you have to have discipline. You feel what I'm saying? if somebody can do that shit from behind the wall, they have the time. People can say that, like, they got the time, but the mental stress in there of being locked up for something you didn't do could destroy you right then and there. So to get out of that and go to the law library every day is still amazing. You see what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah. So it's just like we out here as minorities, we just got to take time and really understand the endeavors that we get into, learn it in and out, read, watch videos, learn from different people, and really try to elevate to the next level. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do.
And there,
force the motherfucking win.
And then your personal social media, if you want to drop that.
At Frank Nino 1 on IG, Frank Nino on Facebook, Frankie Footage on Snapchat. What else? Force the Win podcast on YouTube. Making Moves TV on YouTube.
Ooh, sounds like a lot. You do them all, huh?
Yeah,
sucks, right? Sucks,
we
right?
We do them all, man. We do them all. Right? Yeah, we do them all. But we got to force the window. That's just what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, I appreciate both of you guys. I definitely do.
All right, Frank, you got to do one more thing.
What we got to do?
Look into that camera and tell whoever it is, I love you and I'm headed home. Positivity, baby.
What you want me to say?
Tell your girl you love her in the camera.
I have a girl to tell her.
No side chick, nobody? No.
Nah, I don't have none of that.
None of that.
So what do you want me to tell her?
And just close out something. Right there.
Shout out to DJ Franchise, Leticia J for having me here at the Franchise Report. Shout out to Providence, Rhode Island. It's your boy Frankie Nino. The New England footage king in New England. I'm kind of wet right now, so, my bad for tripping over my words. I'm being kind of drunk. But yeah, we here. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Nino. We outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Frank Nino in the building. Leticia, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it.